So welcome back. So I am Yan Abrigo and I will be your moderator for this afternoon. I hope everyone enjoyed their lunch. So just to jumpstart our afternoon session, so I would like to share Melissa Marshall's quotation. So science not communicated is science not done. So ito ay ibinahagi niya sa isang TED Talk presentation noong 2018. So, ibig lamang po niyang iparating na dapat share din pag may time. Kaya naman, ngayong hapon ay itinatampok ng Department of Agriculture at Department of Science and Technology ang 11 teknolohiya na tiyak namang makatutulong sa pag-angat ng ani at pagtaas ng kita ng ating mga magsasaka at mangingisda. So, handa na po ba kayo para makinig? So, for this afternoon session, we will feature food-related technologies. So, to start our program, let me introduce the first presenter. Dr. Jonathan Nigra is a senior faculty researcher at Isabela State University. At ISU, various research-based technology interventions were introduced among raisers to improve and increase chevon production. A retailing scheme for goats was introduced to improve consumer relationship and consumption. So with this, canned chevon viands were developed to appeal to the local palate. So ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jonathan Nigra presenting Chevon Valley canned products.
Goat raising is a prominent livestock production activity among developing countries. Goat is always been known as poor man's cow and secondary source of income among backyard farmers. Considering the animal's potential as livestock enterprise, the Philippine government started to invest for the industry's development. At present, data shows that the demand for goat's meat or chevon is increasing. Chevon is known as healthier meat option over the other red meat in the market. In the Philippines, the demand surpasses supply, demonstrating an excellent opportunity among goat raisers. At Isabela State University, several technology interventions were introduced among raisers to improve production management and increase chevon production. Another intervention pushed through research and development is the introduction of retailing scheme for goat. It is observed that among other livestock and poultry, the presence of established product retailing system improves consumer relationship as well as consumption. For goat, product development was initiated for the same goal. In 2011, canned chevon products were first introduced. The products capture all-time Filipino dishes and promote local taste. These products include chevon adobo, chevon kilawin, and chevon caldereta. In 2015, more variants were introduced to include chevon machado, chili garlic chevon, pounded chevon with coconut sauce, chevon asado, and chevon happy feet or sinampalukan. All products also possess patent registration under IPO Philippines. Likewise, this product shows positive return of investment. On the other hand, chevon prime cuts were also introduced. Today, traceability is added to further promote food safety. Once commercialized, vacuum-packed chevon prime cuts also shows positive return of investment. Interested to invest? Visit or call us for the following contact details. Our team is waiting for you.
Naka-mute po pala. Sorry. So, thank you po dun sa naunang presentation. So, next on our list is Dr. Annabella Valdez of Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University. Developed and packaged Chevon dishes, namely pinapaitan, sinampalukan, bulgogi, and sisig in retort pouches to augment the income of backyard goat raisers and provide consumers with other options for Chevon convenience foods. So, friends, please welcome Dr. Annabella Valdez presenting the Don Mariano Chevon products in retort pouches.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ang tanong ko, sino sa inyo ang kumakain ng karne ng kambing o chevon? O meron ba sa inyo ang hindi nag-uulam ng chevon? The pressing problems and challenges that we could solve in this technology are: first, majority of goats are raised by backyard farmers that need additional source of income. Second, there are slaughter waste during the slaughtering of goats that can still be utilized, like skins, bones, and entrails. Third, the traditional chevon dishes being prepared are just cooked and served, making them perishable. The value propositions that our product can offer are: first, shelf-stable chevon products at ordinary conditions. Second, develop convenience food that are ready to eat. Just dip for 5 to 10 minutes in boiling water, open the pouch, and eat. Third, chevon is a healthy red meat with low fat and cholesterol content. Fourth, they are intended for healthy, conscious people. So what is our solution? We have and we present chevon dishes in retortable stand-up pouch, pinapaitan from entrails, sinampalukan for lean, bulgogi with international twist from lean, and sisig from skin of goat. These are shelf-stable from 6 months for sisig, sinampalukan, and pinapaitan, 13 months for the chevon bulgogi. They are packed in thermostable stand-up pouch and processed in water retort. These chevon dishes are very much acceptable to many and can be positioned as halal food. The roadmap for chevon technology started from R&D to develop the chevon dishes, followed by intellectual property protection of these products, which includes its processes and composition. A pilot scale and market test was done. The product promotion through technology transfer days conducted by DOST and pilot pitching to potential investors for its adoption and commercialization. We have competitors in the market. First, those processed meat like sausages from pork and beef. And second, other chevon products in cans, but they are not easily portable. For the financial aspect, for interested investors, the ROI of chevon technology is 30 to 40%. The technology owner requires an upfront fee of 50,000 pesos per variant, which is still negotiable, a royalty of 3 to 5% of the gross sales, and an initial capital of 5 million, which includes the building and land. Our vision includes to sustain the chevon processing industry. There's a need for expansion and improvement of goat production, to increase income of backyard farmers, and to have chevon products available to consumers anytime without them slaughtering goats. Our team includes Annabella G. Valdez, our technology generator, Victoria N. Malaya, the project leader of ATBI DIMSU, Christine Joy Enriquez, project manager, ATBI DIMSU, Our food tech support staff, Rosanna P. Abad. Our food scientist support staff, Meryl A. Bernardino. Any questions? You can reach me at my email address at avaldez@dimsu.edu.ph or with my mobile number 0918-937-6165. Hi, I'm Anne from Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, South Union Campus.
Okay, thank you po. To continue, let us hear from Ms. Geraldine Gantioque Tayag, a member of the Central Luzon State University research team responsible for the development of innovative Chevron-based products, namely papaitan, kapukan, bakwa, and tapa. These ready-to-eat meals were developed to cater the fast-paced lifestyle of city dwellers while providing additional income for backyard goat raisers.
We live in a fast-paced world. Everyone seems to be in a hurry. In cities and towns, especially in households where both husbands and wives are working, food and meal preparation is a challenge. That is why there is an increasing popularity of ready-to-eat and ready-to-consume meals. Compared to Europeans and North Americans, we Asians consume more ready-to-eat meals. These come in handy for people who do not have the luxury of time to prepare meals from scratch. For people on the go but still craves for a sumptuous traditional and homey food, chevron or goat meat products might just be the right one for you. Did you know that chevron is the most nutritious meat source compared to other meats? It has low calories, the lowest fat and cholesterol, while it has the highest iron and high protein content. That is why we are introducing our line of innovative chevron-based products. Instant chevron papaitan, chevron bakwa or jerky, chevron tapa, and instant chevron kapukan. Proudly developed by a team of dynamic food technologists from Central Luzon State University, working on different aspects of chevron product manufacture, headed by Dr. Alma A. De Leon. These products were crafted meticulously, beginning with the market research, product development, nutritional, shelf life, and sensory evaluation, until it was pilot produced while it awaits FDA registration and commercialization. Our inclusive business model aims to help backyard goat farmers and satisfy on-the-go consumers by means of our key value propositions of manufacturing nutritious, convenient, and innovative chevron products. With the promising result of our market research that showed 80% of consumers are willing to buy, overseas Filipino workers can also enjoy our chevron products, and even those in Muslim communities, here and abroad. On the economic side, the financial indicators point to a potentially successful business venture where our payback period is only 2 years and 5 months. You can expect that as a potential investor, your financial infusion shall be used for the following. So whether on the go or just craving for some traditional and tasty treat, our Chavon-based products are right for you. Reach us at 0917-773-9289 or visit facebook.com/dfst.clsu. Join us. Dahil sa Go, may kita.
Dahil po sa goat, may kita, sabi po ni Sir. So moving forward, let us know more about tilapia ice cream from Dr. Dana Vera Cruz of Central Luzon State University. She was part of the team who innovated the 2016 CL Gold Awardee in food innovation, so Dairy's tilapia ice cream. The product was developed to help increase seafood consumption among children through desserts that they enjoy. So since its inception, various variants of the ice cream, as well as other tilapia-based pastries and desserts, have been developed. So through this innovation, tilapia growers are afforded the opportunity to earn additional income.
Fried tilapia, steamed tilapia, or grilled tilapia. But what about tilapia ice cream? Yes, you heard it right. Introducing Dairy's tilapia ice cream, the one and only tilapia ice cream in the world. The pressing problems we continue to face are malnutrition and individuals who find it hard to eat fish, particularly tilapia. Study shows that seafood consumption by children has declined since 2007. Hence, it is essential to introduce fish in any form to children's diets since they are a good source of low-fat protein. According to UNICEF, 95 children in the Philippines die from malnutrition every day, and 27 out of 1,000 Filipino children are short for their age. With these problems and the aims of elevating nutrition while eating ice cream and also innovating desserts with tilapia, these were made possible with the technology developed to eliminate fishy flavor to process it into ice cream and other bakery products. The market? Bodybuilders and malnourished kids. Tilapia ice cream averages to 6.62% of protein, which is higher than other commercial brands, and will surely be enjoyed by people who don't prefer fish, and of course, for all ages. Dairy started with a simple cone and continuously developed until it swam to international waters as a CL Gold Champion in 2016 in food innovation, which bested 350 exhibitors from 25 countries. The impact from new process technologies that translated to product innovation made consumers patronize Dairy's tilapia ice cream and made it grow with new ventures and partnerships and continues to make a difference. With the many variants of Dairy's tilapia ice cream, we have utilized a cost-based pricing strategy with a price range of 40 pesos to 120 pesos or around 80 cents to $2.50. Dairy's tilapia ice cream have also made many media appearances, local and international. Consumers who have tasted tilapia ice cream and posted it in social media as word-of-mouth advertisement. Study shows that it obtained high percent of repeat customers because once they tasted it, they keep on coming back for more. Many have also partnered with Dairy's tilapia ice cream with the current distributors and resellers, and also the target distributors are, and here is the team. Dairy's tilapia ice cream, once commercialized, will surely be at par with the present commercial ice cream competitors. And this is the 5-year revenue projection of Dairy's tilapia ice cream with 20% increase in revenue per year. The use of funds of Dairy's tilapia ice cream is to purchase reefer van to reach the various markets and maintain the product quality during transport or delivery, to establish bigger processing area to accommodate market demand, for inventories and supply chain management, and also for continuous research and development to improve products and to develop more downstream tilapia ice cream products like tilapia wafer cone, soft-serve tilapia ice cream, and fry-witch bites. The company also has a corporate social responsibility in helping farmers grow with every scoop and bite. One of the adopters of the technology has been capacitated for fish pond development and tilapia grow-out production using environment-friendly production management by using inputs without antibiotics to make the tilapia safer for consumption to process. As a result, it produces delicious, safe, and quality dairies products from dairies pond. That simple ice cream in a cone is also an avenue for a noble purpose through a joint venture agreement with the PWD Smart Farmability Malaysia, a social enterprise founded by a paraplegic farmer with a collective ambition to have the public be amazed by the tilapia ice cream and cookies. These products will be championed by the disabled community of Malaysia with their advocacy to upscale nutrition in Malaysia and other parts of the world through the World Humanitarian Drive. So wherever PWD Smart Farmability is, there is Dairy's Tilapia Ice Cream. The company also created Scoop as part of its corporate social responsibility. Currently, the company has employed children of PWD and will be hiring more in the coming years. A part of the environmental commitment of Vera Bella is to determine the carbon footprint emission from pond to spoon that will allow an in-depth picture of the emissions of each stage from producing ingredients, transporting ice cream from our plant to the distribution centers, and also freezing at the product stores. Who would have thought that a simple ice cream cone and tilapia idea have really gone far and will continue to do so? Dairy's Tilapia Ice Cream, innovating farmers' harvests into classy and world-class desserts. Let's have a Dairylicious business with us, all for God's glory.
So ayan, ang bilis po ng session po natin. So now let me introduce Professor Victoria Malaya, a professor at Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, who leads the university's Agri-Aqua Technology Business Incubator. She will be presenting one of the technologies offered at DMMSU ATBI, Gracilaria Culture and Processing. Culturing Gracilaria increases the production capacity to 106,720 kilograms per hectare compared to the 6,000 kilogram per hectare produced from the wild. Some of the value-added products made were seaweed chips and noodles. Friends, to share more about the Gracilaria seaweed products, let us listen to Professor Victoria Malaya.
Familiar ba sa inyo kung ano ang Gracilaria? Or ngayon nyo lang ba ito narinig? Magandang buhay sa inyong lahat! On behalf of the technology generators of the College of Fisheries of Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, I am presenting our processing technologies on Gracilaria.
IDD, or iodine deficiency disorder, is a public health problem globally. In the Philippines, research findings show that iodine deficiency is the leading cause of preventable mental retardation among school-aged children. 1 out of 5 pregnant and lactating mothers are also iron deficient. Our value proposition: Gracilaria, a red seaweed locally called tamsao or kaukawayan, is generally rich in iodine. This seaweed could be used as an added ingredient in the preparation of food products that are healthy, nutritious, and affordable.
Generally, seaweeds are good sources of micronutrients such as phosphorus, iron, calcium, copper, iodine, and magnesium. Just like other seaweed species, Gracilaria contains these important minerals. Considering that Gracilaria is locally abundant in the coastal shores of Rabon, Rosario, La Union, this species is used in enriching the nutrients of different food products.
One of the first products developed by our professor, Dr. Aurora Afalia, is the nutrient-rich seaweed noodles. This product can be used in the preparation of soups and other recipes. Gracilaria chips is a crispy and delicious snack flavored with garlic, onion, or cheese. This product is produced by one of our incubatees from Rosario, La Union, the Rabon Seaside Gracilaria Seaweed Association, a group of coastal women who are actively engaged in Gracilaria culture and processing. The preparation of nutrient-rich noodles includes washing and boiling dried gracilaria, chopping and mixing with other ingredients, kneading, cutting into strips, drying, packaging, and labeling. Another product is seaweed pandesal. Production includes washing and boiling dried gracilaria, measuring and mixing other ingredients, kneading and cutting into desired sizes, and baking. Filipinos, both young and adults, love eating snacks. Hence, these products can be introduced or placed in different markets. These gracilaria food products were developed through research and development. This also includes R&D on gracilaria culture using net module technology. Our technology generators from the College of Fisheries are continuously doing innovations using gracilaria in other food products. The developed technologies were IP protected and currently offered by DIMSU ATBI as technologies for incubation. In terms of cost and returns, the different food products enriched with gracilaria are profitable. Our team is led by our College Dean, Dr. Jenny Mamhot, and our technology generators are Dr. Aurora Afalia, Ms. Diane Aquino, Ms. Edna Luot, Ms. Freddy Pacudan, Mrs. Julieta Munar, and yours truly as DIMSU ATBI Project Leader. For inquiries, you may contact me at vmalaya@dimsu.edu.ph. Maraming salamat po at masaganang buhay sa ating lahat.
Ayan, so tapos na po yung first part ng afternoon session po natin sa food-related technologies. So at this point, allow me to read a few questions from our audience. Hindi, bago po pala. So sir, kindly put on stage po pala si Dr. Naiga, Dr. Valdez, Dr. Tayag. I believe kasama ni Dr. Tayag si Dr. Alma de Leon. And si Dr. Vera Cruz and Dr. Malaya para po sa ating Q&A. So, mahaba-haba po yung oras natin ngayong hapon, ano po, para po sa Q&A. Kaya po yung may mga gusto pong itanong, gamitin lang po natin yung comment section po natin, ano po. So, pwede po, marami-raming questions ang pwede po nating tanggapin ngayong session po na ito. So, para po sa unang katanungan, so para po ito kila Dr. Naiga, kila Ma'am Valdez, and sa grupo po ni Dr. De Leon, yung mga magkakasama po sa kambing. So, ano po. Sir, ang tanong po, so regarding sa acceptability po ng taste, so syempre alam po natin na medyo merong anggo ng karne. So, ano po kaya, base po sa pag-aaral, ano po, ano po yung naging result po ng pag-aaral ayon po sa acceptability po sa lasa ng produkto po na mga na-develop po ninyo? So, sino po ang gustong unang sumagot?
Good afternoon. Ako na lang.
Sige po, magandang hapon po, ma'am.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. We had the pilot scale and market testing of the Chevron products in the Philippines. So based sa market acceptability of these products, patok na patok yung pinapaitan sa mga elderly, sa mga kalalakihan. And then for the bulgogi, these are acceptable, very much acceptable in Metro Manila. And then yung sinasabi mong anggo, nawala yun doon sa Chevron bulgogi, yung product that has an international twist. So ang malalasahan mo doon sa Chevron bulgogi is the meat flavor, but not anymore goat meat flavor. Kaya even the non-Chevron eaters were able to accept the product or nagustuhan nila yung lasa ng Chevron bulgogi. Nawala na yung, ay, hindi ako kumakain ng kambing. Sabi na yung ganun. But that product is very much acceptable to them. Yun.
So yun po, para kay Ma'am Annabella po, ano? Baka po may gusto pong idagdag po sila Doc Naiga po.
Good afternoon po sa lahat. No?
Magandang hapon.
So, actually, yung with regards to the acceptability po ng Chevron, no, sa market ay nakikita naman po natin, no, napakataas po ang acceptability po niyan. Nakikita naman po natin kahit saan po tayong lugar na pumupunta, nakikita po natin na meron po mga kampingan, restaurants. Although hindi lang siya ganun kalakas sa market dun sa product na yan because medyo nagkukulang tayo ng supplies, no, sa Chevron products. Pero in terms of acceptability, mataas po ang acceptability po ng kambing po sa merkado. Kinukulang lang po tayo ng mga raw materials.
So yun po, ano po? Meron pa po bang pahabol para po sa katanungan po na yon?
Hello po, magandang hapon po sa ating.
Yes, magandang hapon po, ma'am.
Bali sa pagsasagawa po namin ng market survey sa aming products, pinakamataas acceptability ay ang amin pong instant papaitan. At sumunod po ang kapukan, bakawa, and then tapa. Bali gamit po namin ito ng 9-point hedonic scale. So ang 9 po ang pinakamataas. So ang amin pong naging acceptability ay halos nasa range po ng 7 to 8. So gustong-gusto po ng ating mga consumer yung ating produkto. So masasabi po talaga natin na acceptable po siya sa market. Yung pong pagdating naman po sa anggo, nagamitan po namin siya ng paraan upang maalis po namin yung anggo po ng mismong kambing. So ginamitan po namin siya ng mga ingredient po para po mas ma-improve pa po or ma-enhance pa po namin yung lasa ng kambing na hindi po ma-decipher po ng ating consumer yung anggo. Salamat po.
Sige po. So para po sa mga nagtanong, ano po, so yan po yung paliwanag po ng ating mga eksperto kung ano po yung mga ginawa nila na hakbang para po ma-develop o maayos po yung issue po pagdating doon sa lasa po na yun. So, tumako po tayo sa susunod na tanong. Andiyan po si Ma'am Dana, Dr. Dana. Ay ma'am, magandang hapon po.
Ganun po.
Alam nyo ma'am, ano po, biktima din ako nung ano, alam nyo yun? Ba yung lagayan ng ice cream, tapos bukas mo ng ref, tapos pagbukas mo, tilapia pala yung laman.
Hello, sir.
Kaya natutuwa po
Sorry
ako
po,
sa product
medyo
ni
na
Ma'am
ano
Dana
po.
po eh.
Sir, good afternoon po.
So, tilapia ice cream po talaga.
Apo.
So,
Authentic
ito po ma'am,
po,
so
na
may
may
kinalaman
tilapia.
din po doon sa unang tanong po natin, so doon po sa Chevron product. So, paano nyo po kaya ma'am din natanggal yung, syempre, isda po yan, no? Ihalo mo sa gatas. Ma'am, paano nyo po kaya ma'am na solusyonan po yung lansa? Kasi po, baka iba takot sumubok o tumikim po ng produkto natin kasi baka akala nila malansa. Pero ako po paborito po kasi namin mag-asawa yan eh. So masarap po talaga yan. So pwede ko
Thank you
pong
po.
patunayan sa inyo.
Salamat po, sir. Ah, Gano'n din po, katulad po ng sa mga Chevron products natin, ang ating pong team ay nag-conduct din po ng consumer test and sensory evaluation. So ito po ay talagang, sabi mo nga sir, natikman mo na, talagang masarap. And meron po tayo yung ating in-apply for UM. Yun po yung ating technology ng pag-alis po ng lansa ng tilapia para po natin ito ma-process sa ice cream and other bakery products. So it involves a series of steps from the preparation ng ating tilapia, cleaning, hanggang po doon sa ating may secret ingredient po tayong ginagawa doon. And then it evident na rin din po ito as a lot of consumers have already tasted our tilapia ice cream. And for the pre-commercialization, o yung first commercialization stage po natin in 2018, nagkaroon na po tayo ng gross income of 1.9 million. So, nagustuhan po ng ating mga consumers.
So yun po, ano po. So huwag po kayong matakot tikman. Masarap po yan. Ganon din po
Sarap
yung
po.
mga produkto po na naunang binanggit po kanina. Na-testing ko na din po yan. So proven masarap. So, dumako naman po tayo sa susunod po na para mapasadahan po natin lahat. So, Ma'am Dr. Vicky po. So, hello po, magandang hapon. Kasi po, tawag po dito, may kinalaman, nag-conduct din po kaya kayo na acceptability test po para po sa inyong produkto. Ano po kaya ma'am ang naging reaction po ng mga naging ano po natin, pinatest, ano po kaya, aprobado po kaya?
Okay. In behalf of Prof. Vicky Malaya, I will answer for that because they are having the an activity of the ATBI, yung outplanting ng banana tissue culture sa aming incubatees in one highland in a town of in La Union. So yes, there were acceptability and sensory evaluation done with these chips, and so it is being compared with the ordinary chips in the market, and ang reaction is that they wanted the seaweed chips. Aside from the taste, the flavor, and the texture, kasi mas nutritious yung seaweed chips. Ayun.
Comparable din po ba niyan ang panlasa, ano? Ang lasa po niyan, ma'am, yung sa mga products na nagawa po sa Kappa Ficus at sa Yukio, ma'am. Kasi kung kapares, ma'am, natikman ko na din po kasi yun eh.
May similarity kasi seaweeds
Similarity
yun.
po, ano po.
But,
Kaso masarap po yan, ma'am.
Yeah. Ang formulation namin, walang masyadong spices, hindi
Opo.
masyadong salty kasi, and then minimize yung fat content.
Sige po. So, mag-move po tayo sa susunod na tanong po, ano. Sige po, para po doon sa stability naman po ng production, kung magkataon po na venture na po, ano po, kung sino man po yung gusto mag-venture diyan. Kasi po magkakaroon po tayo ng issue pagdating sa usapin ng supply, katulad po ng nabanggit ni Dr. Naiga po. So, syempre, para mapunuan yung kakulangan, ganun din po ulit doon po sa grupo po ng mga nasa Chevron products po. Meron po kayang hakbang para matulungan din po naman yung industriya para maparami o mapaganda po yung breeds ng kambing po dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Siyempre, support din po yun pag nag-produce ka po, kakailanganin po natin ng maraming karne po ng kambing. Ano po? Sir, ano po kaya yung mga ways na ginagawa? Or meron po kayang programs para po sa mga magsasaka natin para sa kanila na po directly kukuha ng supply?
Sa kasalukuyan, may mga activities po tayong kinakandak na trainings sa ating mga farmers, no, mga magsasaka, tinutulungan natin sila ngayon kung paano mag-alaga ng kambing. Kaya nga po, isa sa mga plano namin na kung saan ay kami ay naghahanap din ng mga partners upang sa ganun ay pwede silang mag-engage into a production sa goat para sa ganun ay dito natin mapapalakas yung raw materials natin. Inaamin namin na dahil sa lakas ng seaborne products sa consumption, medyo nagkakaroon ng kakulangan sa merkado yung ating mga raw materials. Kaya inayakit namin lahat na pumasok kayo sa pagkakambing kasi meron pong maganda po ang pagkakakitaan po sa pag-alaga ng kambing.
Sige po. Meron pa po kaya sila ma'am po? I believe ang CLSU po nasa kanilang small ruminant center po. May mga programs po kaya? So bakit po natin tinanong? Kasi two-way po kasi ito eh. So maliban po dun sa technology, yung product na na-develop natin, bakit po ba kasi natin dinevelop? Siyempre una, para matulungan po natin yung mga magsasaka po natin. So para masigurado na meron po silang mapagbebentahan ng kanilang mga produkto po o yung production nila. And then at the same time po, maging sustainable po yung technology na dinedevelop natin para hindi po magkakulang ng supply na gagamitin po sa produksyon ng mismong produkto. Kagaya nga po nung nasabi ni Sir Naiga, ni Dr. Jonathan po.
Sir, I can answer also for that.
Ay, sige po ma'am. Dagdagan po natin ma'am.
We have incubatees sa ATBI who are now engaged in goat raising. And then, meron din kaming collaboration with the goat farmers in Region 1, Pangasinan and La Union. Actually, yung leader namin sa isang magiging project namin is the president of the goat raisers in La Union. And he has a 7-hectare goat farm. So yun ang makakasustain doon sa Chevron technology namin.
Sige po. So, meron din po kaya tayong kasi yung farm consolidation nga po na sinasabi po ni Secretary po Meron din po kaya tayong hakbang na ginagawa po para magkaroon po. Siyempre, mas palalakasin po natin yung grupo, pag may farm consolidation, mas mabilis po magbigay ng programs po eh. Meron po kaya mga consolidated farms na din po na natayo po ba o nabuo dito po sa tulong po ng program po na ito, ng technology po na ito?
Yan yung susunod na program namin.
Opo.
With DA.
Sige po.
Yes, actually po, meron tayong tinatawag na programa under the value chain program na kumbaga ay tinutulungan natin mag-organize ng mga farmers associations or farmers group and then form into an association para sa ganun medyo in the future mapapabilis natin yung pag-consolidate ng mga na yan, yung mga kambing na yan. So we have started those projects actually with the DOST at saka itong DA-PCAARRD na programs ay sinasang-ayon na inaangkop namin yung ganong klaseng movement o moves para sa ganon ay makakatulong dun sa pag-consolidate ng mga alaga nating kambing.
So ayan po, kung may interesado po doon sa technology nito, so makakasigurado na po tayo na meron po tayong mapagkukuhanan po ng supply sa mga darating po na araw dahil po doon sa mga programs na ginagawa po. So, tawag po dito. About po sa breeds naman ng kambing, meron po bang preferred para po sa pag-produce po ng technology or ng product po na ipinresent po ninyo? Or enough na po yung native goat po natin?
We are using the upgrade kasi yung native walang link.
So, kailangan po talagang i-upgrade. Apo. Ganun din po kay Ma'am Dana po, para sa usapin po ng supply naman. So alam ko po may mga yung corporate social responsibility nga po sila na ginagawa. So nakakatulong po sila sa mga isda nga po directly through their project, the technology that they promote. Ma'am, pag ano po ba tawag po dito? May breed din po ba na prefer para po doon sa product? Sa tilapia ice cream po, may strain ng tilapia po. Tanong.
Hello, sir. Meron na pong audio. Hi, sir. Yes po. Yung pong Niloticus, Ricromis niloticus na species po ng tilapia ang ating ginagamit. So yun din po yung ating, meron din po tayong kooperatiba na sa kanila po natin tina-transfer lahat ng technology from grow out, tilapia production, management, hanggang po sa processing na sila po yung mga magsusupply sa atin ng mga ingredients na ginagamit po natin sa ating tilapia ice cream para po makasiguro din tayo sa kalidad po ng ating tilapiyang ginagamit. Hello, sir? Hello?
Yan, nawala ka yata? Ryan?
Hello? Hello? Sir
Parang
Yan?
nawala yata si Ryan, naglaho.
Oo nga,
Ay,
sir.
sorry po. Akala ko nakamute. Nakamute pala ako, nagsasalita ako.
Akala ko
Yun po,
nag-may I
sir.
go out ka. May tanong sana ako. Yan.
Sige po.
Okay. Sa ice cream, no? Una ko natikman yung ice cream, siguro mga 5 years na, no? 5 years ago pa. Nung
Yes,
huli
sir.
kong
Opo.
matikman ang tilapia ice cream. Teka. 2022 ngayon. Siguro mo 5 or 6 years ago nung matikman ko yung ice cream ninyo when I went to CLSU. So sa ngayon, ano to? Pwede mo sagutin ng yes or no lang ito, ha? Yung bang tilapia ice cream ng CLSU, is it one of your bestseller products na ng eskwelahan? Kasi supposedly, it will generate income, di ba? Tanong ko lang, siya ba in terms of product selling ng CLSU, isa ba ito sa inyong mga bestsellers sa ngayon?
Yes, sir. I can claim that po kasi we had a financial report from our IGP report that we had 1.9 million gross sales from 2018 to 2019. Sa ilang outlets lang po yun.
Ilang outlets. So how many outlets do you have now?
Yung pong outlets namin, we have the Milka Creme, the PCC at CLSU, and then we have the U-Mart. And then we have other resellers po in other parts of Nueva Ecija. And as far as La Union, before the pandemic.
So region 3 at saka region 1.
Yes po.
Have you tried selling it? Meron ba kayong mga plano na someday ito ay nasa Lazada o Shopee?
Yes, sir. It's all part of our business plan. At
part of your business plan.
Opo.
So kung merong interesado dito na mag-invest sa tilapia ice cream, licensing ang pupuntahan niya. Licensing
yes. Yes, sir. Pero po kasi may spin-off company na po ang tilapia ice cream ang Vera Bella.
Okay.
So B2B na po. Para we can
B2B na
exploit
kayo.
more. Opo, B2B na po.
Okay. So yun lang. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po sa the support.
Ayun po. So balik po tayo. So iba palang spreadsheet yung tinitignan ko po. Kaya yung tanong iba.
So, yung goat products naman, kasi may goat product ang CLSU at saka ang DMMSU. Sabi nung isa ay native daw ang ginagamit ng CLSU while upgrade breed naman ang ginagamit ng DMMSU. Ewan ko lang. In terms of, tawag dito, meat, yung meat volume. Saan po merong mas mataas na meat na makukuha? Net weight na ng meat na po pwede mo siyang i-process. Sa native po ba o sa upgrade hybrid?
Upgrade po.
Upgrade. So, mas mahal yung tinda ninyo kaysa sa CLSU. Sa bagay, kanina ba yung nakalata?
Nahiga po.
Yung nakalata na mga chiffon. Meron nakalatang produkto, di ba?
Sa ISU
po.
Sa ISU naman yon. So ano to? 3 kambing, tama ba? ISU, DMMSU. Ang ISU po ba, ang gamit nyo din ay upgrade breed?
Actually po, gamit namin yung upgrade, gamit din namin yung native. Depende na lang po yun sa classification. Kumbaga, kung halimbawa native po yung ginagamit ho natin, kailangan po nagtitimbang ho siya na pataas ng 20 kilograms.
Okay.
Pagka sa upgrades naman po, pagka-upgrades naman po, ay yun po yung isa sa mga basis ho namin para sa ganun mas malaki po at mas marami ang kambing, karne ng kambing na makukuha.
Okay. Pero kung pagtitingnan ho natin ang cost of production ng ang isang lata ba ay ano bang net weight? 250 grams? Ano ba may net weight ng isang lata ninyo?
200 grams po.
Kasi, okay. So, ibig sabihin nito, in terms of unit cost, ano po mas mura? Sa native o sa upgrade? Para lang yung mag-i-invest, alam nila kung...
Actually po ay wala naman pong masyadong kalayuan. Wala naman. Doon na lang po yung sa net ng karne na lang po nagkakatalo. But in terms of those net ng lata, hindi naman po siya kalayuan.
Mali ba ako doon sa mga nadidinig kong mga chismis, mas maanggo ang native kaysa sa upgrade? Yung meat?
Meron pong...
O chismis lang yon?
Actually po, medyo may katotohanan at saka may chismis din po yan. No? Depende na lang po sa preparations. Kasi doon sa pag-slaughter po, pag-slaughter na po yan. Doon na po yun ang nagkakatalo at saka sa pag-process.
Naisipan ba ninyong mga gumagawa ng produkto ng kambing na gawin tong halal someday?
Yes po.
Kasi although wala pa tayong halal standard for kambing na gagawing food. Parang in preparation siguro, someday. Although syempre pag Ilocano, pagkakambing, kambing yan. Kaya nga pinagbabawal ang mga Ilocano sa impyerno eh. Kapag kakamalang kambing si Satanas, baka maging papaitan. So at least it's good to know na meron kayong balak na gawin tong halal someday, ano? Kasi sa ngayon, hindi pa tapos yung standards ng halal eh. So salamat po. Yan, hindi ko nakita yung ano yung mga produkto ng Gracilaria?
Chips po and noodles.
Noodles and?
Chips po.
Noodles po, may chips, puto, empanada.
Kulay ng noodle niya? Brown?
White.
Kulay ng kanyang noodle? Green?
Off-white po, hindi brown. Mga creamy.
Cream.
Yes po.
Saan siya nalalapit? Saan siya nalalapit in terms of texture and taste? Sa kanton, pansit bato, pansit habhab, yung texture po, o pansit ng kabagan. In terms of texture nung kanyang noodle. Parang kanton ba yan pag naluto, ma'am?
Hindi sir. Parang yun, yung parang pansit ng Ilocano, yung fettuccine, yung parang fettuccine.
Okay. Tinitindan na rin po ito ng DMMSU, ma'am?
Meron na rin po. Kasi galing na po sa mga incubating namin.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In terms of supply ng Gracilaria, hindi ba mahirap?
Seasonal po yung Gracilaria, pero marami po talaga ang na tumutubo pag in season. So pag marami, nagda-dry na po sila and then they are using that pag wala ng yung hindi na in season yung Gracilaria.
Ma'am, anong shelf life ng noodle ninyo? Kasi considering that the product main ingredient is seasonal, anong shelf life niyo?
Mga 3 to 5 months, sir.
So parang hindi ka pwedeng mag-whole year round.
Kasi sir, yung yung raw mat na Gracilaria, yun ang i-store. Yun ang for the ingredients na
i-store
gagamitin.
mo ang raw mat.
Yes, sir.
Ano naman ho ang shelf life ng dried Gracilaria?
Mga 2 years po.
2 years, okay. Na merong food safety element, wala siyang kung ano namang mga microbial whatever.
Yes, sir. Napa-test na namin for microbial.
2 years, okay siya. Ambient?
Yes, sir.
Ambient temperature po. Okay, thank you. Para doon sa mag-i-invest, alam nila na, kasi halimbawa meron sa Maynila gumawa niyan. Ang Gracilaria sa inyo magtitinda, tama ba?
Yes, sir.
Sa inyo pala bibili ng Gracilaria. Magkano yung dried Gracilaria, ma'am, pag binibili?
Dati po, nung hindi pa na-explore na i-process ito, may kumukuha libre. Ginagawa nila itong, powder.
Pero ngayon, mabuti naman meron na siya presyo. May value na.
Mga 200 to 300 per kilo.
Okay. Okay. From fresh to dried, ilang percent po ang nawawala? 80 o 90%?
Mga 80% po. So,
ibig sabihin, 1 kilong Gracilaria, bibigyan ka ng 20 grams.
200. Mga
200. 20%, 200 grams.
Yes, sir.
200 grams na dried weight.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ang malunggay kasi 14% eh.
Yes.
Matitira. Dito pa lang matitira 20. Okay, salamat po.
Thank you din po.
Yan, wala na akong tanong. Sorry.
Sige po.
Mausisa ako masyado.
Meron pong isang magandang tanong po galing po sa Webex. Sana po galing po kay Attorney Dulce Punzalan. So, ang tanong po niya, what key strategies, logistics, supply chain management, market distribution, did you undertake in order to ensure business continuity during this pandemic time? So, sino po ang gusto pong sumagot or unang sumagot?
Ako na po ang sasabihin.
Sige po.
Thank you for the question, Attorney. Kami po sa spin-off company namin, I really had the greatest challenge na po na masasabi namin during the pandemic on how to sustain the operation. We started this last year and then nagka-pandemic nga po. So far naman po, tuloy-tuloy din naman po sana yung aming with our sa mga distributors namin, and tuloy-tuloy din po ang aming production, not until the time na talagang nag-restrict na po, hindi na kami makadeliver dun sa mga dati naming nadideliveran kasi mismo po yung pong iba, meron kami isang distributor mismo from Bulacan na sila po mismo ay nagka-COVID, so they have to close their shop. And then minsan po dito din sa Nueva Ecija, noong tumataas ang cases, yung mga production staff namin hindi rin makapasok kasi po ay due to the health and safety protocols ng bawat bayan. Although this is essential kasi food, di ba po? So okay naman po sana. So what we did actually, we have to be more innovative. Katulad po nito, because meron kaming pending na FDA application. So meron kaming parang nag-stop muna po kami ng production at this time, pending po yung aming FDA, because we were advised during our seminar attended with FDA na talagang we have to wait for the LTO. So may mga ingredients po kami na sa mga inventories. So the operation of the business should continue. So we turn those inventories into breads. So nag-innovate po kami ng breads and we called it Verabella breads para po magamit namin yung mga ingredients namin na paggawa ng tilapia ice cream and cookies. So far naman po, it's been 2 months since we started our new product line. Maganda naman din po ang reception ng mga tao. So yun po yung isang strategy namin na ginawa ngayon. But hopefully po before this quarter ends, before this year na mag-end po ay makabalik na po lahat yung mga production namin. Kasi marami na po ulit naghahanap, may mga may message po sa amin na namimiss na raw po nila yung tilapia ice cream. So sana po soon makakabalik na po kami makapag-distribute na ulit sa mga distributors.
So ayan po no. So dumadami na po lalo yung produkto nila ma'am. So parang ang ganda talagang mag-invest sa inyo ma'am. Sana may pera din ako. Soon. Meron pa pong gustong magdagdag po ng sagot?
Sir,
sige po.
For the gracilaria products, since these are considered essential, yung noodles, mga chips, which are not considered junk food, puto and everything, yung products ng gracilaria, as long as they have the raw mat, continuous yung production, hindi affected ito ng COVID.
Po.
Parang ito yung nakabangon mo.
Meron to po.
Ay, good afternoon po, sir.
Parang ayaw, wag na lang.
Sa CLSU po, same lang din naman po kami ng restrictions po regarding po dito sa pandemic na kinakaharap po natin. Same with Ma'am Dana. But for now po kasi, we don't have yet the production again ng mismong CLSU Chiffon products because that po kasi when we sell po sa market sa Nueva Ecija yung aming product, nangailangan po naghahanap po yung consumers ng FDA license to operate na po. So that's our plan for the next step po to acquire nga po yung LTO from the FDA. So yun po yung status po ng aming product for now. Ng aming project for now. Thank you po.
Sige po. Yan. Meron po ba kayong mga showroom na kung sakali? Ako po, gusto kong mag-invest, bibisita. Saan po kaya? Sige po, time nyo na po ito.
At Chiffon dishes in the pouch, we have an ongoing negotiation with our first investor who is very much excited to start the project. And then our showroom, we have the ATBI. Nandun lahat yung products namin. We have, it is in our main office in the Central Administration of Cebu. And you can contact me in my email address or in my cell phone number for more details.
Sige po.
Sandali lang.
Aha. Ma'am, may tanong po yung kay Ma'am Vicky po. Are seaweed chips po ba healthier compared to other available chips in the market po na tinatawag na junk foods?
No, come again, sir?
Mas healthier po ba yung chips po na pinoproduce nila?
Yes, sir. It is enriched. It is enriched with not enriched. It has really an iodine content as well as some minerals like calcium and potassium, which the body needs. But in other junk foods, you say junk foods, wala yun.
Okay. So may pahabol pong tanong ma'am para po sa inyo. Galing po kay Sir Reneth Mugot mula po sa WebEx. So as mentioned earlier, so raw material supply rely on natural stocks on season. So are there any farm production technologies to ensure raw material supply for food production po?
For the gracilaria, we have a technology on the production of this. Dito kaya nagkaroon ng mass production and expansion ng production ng gracilaria because the farmers, which are the rural women, naturuan sila kung paano mag-grow at mag-maintain ng gracilaria. Kasi there is a specific area in La Union na doon lang nag-grow yung gracilaria. Kaya pinoprotektahan yun. It is protected. Yun na, sir.
Sige po. Time check po tayo. 2:36. So, kaya pa po sumagot?
Kung magko-comment.
Ayun po. Sige po, sir.
Yung product kasi, parang almost all products, wala pang LTO. Kasi pinakamahalaga yun eh. Medyo lax nga ang FDA pagka LTO ka muna, product registration, good manufacturing practices. Hindi nila nare-require na dapat yung tatlong yan meron ka kaagad na before you sell the product. Siguro ang katulad ng tilapia ice cream, may LTO na ba siya? Parang wala pa, no?
Sir, in process na po. We are about to submit all the requirements na po.
Yun na nga, natikma ko siya 6 years ago. Tapos ngayon pa lang siya merong LTO. Parang, pardon the word kasi parang sa negosyo, parang tayo, exempted muna tayo sa LTO. Parang inuna mo munang ibenta bago natin sinecure yung regulations. When in fact, kumikita na kayo. Ewan ko lang natatakot ako pag narinig ito ng FDA. Yun lang
Sir, kaya
medyo
nga po sumunod. Kaya
kasi
sumunod kami. We followed. Opo. Kaya nag-stop muna po kami.
Yeah. Sige, salamat.
Thank you, sir. Sir, ano po, kasi ang isang concern din po, siguro the rest of the features then will agree with me. Kami po, medyo may kamahalan din po kasi yung mga requirements, like yung nutritional analysis, yung po ng mga evaluation din, ng mga microbial analysis po with the accredited laboratories din po. Kaya usually naman po yung first phase ng commercialization, lang po, break even or pang-ikot lang talaga para ma-sustain. So, kaya po natutuwa kami at may mga grants. Yun po yung inuuna namin talaga ngayon kasi para magawa po namin ng tama yung sistema.
Yeah, for accredited labs kasi, saka for Nutrifax I don't know, you can always, baka mas mura sa food development center. Kasi talaga sila yung nare-recognize eh. Even private companies na kumukuha ng LTO sa FDA, sa food development center nagpapa-analyze. And I think since it is a government office, mababa ang kanilang singil compared to, kasi ang lab na dapat pupuntahan mo, ISO 10025, 11025 ba yun na accredited? Tama?
True, sir. True po.
Accreditation is expensive. You cannot just bring it to any lab eh. Thank you, darling.
Sir, I want to answer also for DIMSU. Our products, yung lahat ng present namin, have completed the labeling requirements, analysis, and then hopefully by this month, magkakaroon na kami ng LTO.
Congratulations.
Binisit na kami ng FDA.
Oo. Salamat naman at nakocomply natin ito.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
kasi hindi maganda.
Sa ISU naman po ay meron na po kaming LTO sa aming processing center. And at the same time, yung aming slaughterhouse ay accredited lang kami ng AA ng National Meat Inspection Service Office.
Oo.
Good. So, that's why kung meron mong interested na mga mga collaborators at saka yung mga gusto magpapa-license, we are ready to provide them some of the samples.
That's good news.
Habol lang din po na tanong po, bago po tayo sa susunod na session. So, mula po kay Sir Arsenio Toto Barcelona po, mula sa web. Para po sa group po din po nung sa Chevron Products.
Hello, Mang Toto.
Do you have goat raising farming models for different populations, 100 heads to 1,000 heads? So regarding po sa financials po, so are you working with private goat farms for meat production?
Yes, we have models po, no, depending on the capacity of our farmer cooperators. Meron kaming 10 do level, merong 50 do level, 100, tapos meron din po kaming 500 up to 1,000. So, yung pong model na yon ay depende na lang po doon sa capacity ng ating mga farmer cooperators when we do some evaluation doon sa farms, no? Kaya doon namin dinidesign at saka doon sa interest nung farmer kung saan siya pwedeng mag-start ng kanyang entrepreneurial program with regards on goat racing.
So ayan po, sir. Sana po nasagot po yung tanong po na. So, ayan po. Sa tingin ko po na naging fruitful naman po yung discussion natin para po sa grupo po na ito. So, ayan. So, bago po tayo mag-proceed po sa susunod po na or yung rest po nung afternoon's program, baka po pwede magkaroon po muna tayo ng quick health break for about mga 10 minutes po. So, balik, oras po? Time check, 2:42. So, proceed po tayo around 2:52 po. 2:50 or 2:52. Health break lang po. Sir, thank you po doon sa mga nag-present po na unang grupo. Ano po?
The Philippines is one of the world's mega diverse countries, rich in natural resources and biological diversity. With the right policies and programs in place, backed with appropriate technologies and innovations, achieving sustainable and inclusive development in the country is not far from reach. This is where the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic, and Natural Resources Research and Development, or PCAARRD, takes its ground. PCAARRD was established in 2011 through the merging of two sectoral councils under the Department of Science and Technology, the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Forestry, and Natural Resources Research and Development, and the Philippine Council for Aquatic and Marine Research and Development. Committed to sustaining dynamic leadership in S&T innovation in the agriculture, aquatic, and natural resources or AANR sector. PCAARRD formulates policies, plans, projects, and strategies for S&T development in the AANR sector. It programs and allocates government and external funds generated for research and development efforts, as well as monitors R&D projects. It also generates external funds for R&D activities. PCAARRD carries out programs and advocacies according to 4 banner programs that embody its S&T interventions. These are Strategic R&D, R&D Results Utilization, Policy Research and Advocacy, and Capability Building and R&D Governance. The Council builds partnerships with local and international organizations for joint R&D, training, technical assistance, and information and technology exchange. Guided by its core values of relevance, excellence, and cooperation, PCAARRD catalyzes development through advancing S&T in the AA&R sector. It is steadfast in its commitment to fulfill its mandate for the betterment of the lives of every Filipino, now and in the generations to come.
So, ayan po. Pwede na pong mag-proceed. Sige po, proceed na. Okay, so now let us continue with the program. So introducing Engineer Andy Tuates, a science research specialist at DA-Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, so Bioprocessing Engineering Division. He led the team who innovated the processing of cacao waste into value-added products such as wine and vinegar. Cacao waste utilization has been identified as one of the problems in cacao production. Hence, DA-Philmec developed technologies to utilize the high volume of cacao pod husk, drippings, and hulls. To know more about byproducts from cacao waste, here is Engineer Andy Tuates. Wala pong audio. Pwede po kayang i-share screen na lang.
Good day to everyone. I will be pitching today the wine and vinegar derived from cacao. Cacao is a good investment because it is the primary source of chocolate processing. There is no other crop or product that can substitute it as far as chocolate production is concerned. Unlike coffee and tea, there are alternatives like rice, corn, malunggay, jasmine. Cacao is the only agricultural commodity that defies the law of supply and demand. The price of cacao beans is generally higher during peak season. Cacao is considered a tree of love, whereas coconut is tree of life and coffee is a tree of peace. This is because in the time that you will give presents to your loved one, you will give chocolates and tell her, I love you. Hindi naman po tayo nagbibigay ng coconut or coffee and then sasabihin natin, I love you. But unfriendly to the environment. Because the entire cacao processing operation generates a substantial quantity of waste, such as cacao sweatings, which constitutes 10% of the weight of the beans. Sweatings flow directly to the ground, which produces a foul odor and eventually causes air and water pollution if not properly handled and disposed. The available sweatings based on 100,000 metric tons of fermented dried beans by year 2022 is about 29 million liters. This can be converted into value-added products such as wine and vinegar.
Because of filmic and DOST-TAPI, the waste material, we thought that it would not make money anymore. We made it. We have made some revenues for that.
Cacao wine.
The processed cacao wine has an ash content of 0.335%, total acids 0.758%, fixed acids 0.516%, volatile acids 0.242%, specific gravity 0.998, ethyl alcohol 12.6%, and N-propyl alcohol 12.8%. Likewise, no total aldehydes and isobutyl alcohol was detected. Cacao vinegar has a total solids of 5.79%, ash 0.159%, alkalinity 0.253 ml, non-volatile acids 0.492%, TTA 5.36%, total soluble solids 8.29 degree Brix, non-volatile reducing substances 3.31%, permanganate oxidation number 13.1. Table shows the potential gains of converting the cacao sweatings into wine and vinegar. Different modules with several scenarios were recommended. Module 1, wine and vinegar. The payback period is 2.79 years. Internal rate of return 45.90%. Benefit cost ratio 1.23. Net present value 340,405. For the module 2, wine, vinegar and wet beans, payback period 2.82, IRR 14.64, benefit cost ratio 1.21, net present value 308,328. For the module 3, wine, vinegar and dried beans, payback period 1.36, IRR 37.91, benefit cost ratio 45, net present value 5.8 million. Investment in cacao byproducts will add value on the cacao waste and at the same time address the problem of waste disposal and environmental pollution. The project team comprises of yours truly, Engineer Andres M. Tuates Jr., Dr. Gigi Calica, our economist, Ms. Mia Testa, our food technologist, Aina Marie De Leon, economist, Dr. Ofero A. Caparino, food engineer, and Ms. Aileen Carriedo, our chemist. That's all and thank you very much.
Nakamute ka yata, Ryan.
Kamute na naman po, sorry. So at this point, So here is Ina May Santo Tomas, Project Development Assistant at Visayas State University Technology Business Incubator. Present the vacuum fried jackfruit, a healthy and crunchy snack made from Eviarc sweet variety. The production of this financially viable value-added product is in support of the jackfruit industry of Eastern Visayas region, the jackfruit capital of the Philippines.
Did you know that 1 in 5 deaths around the world were associated with poor diet that constitute to junk foods? People are enticed to these products despite the fact that they have little nutritional value and contain preservatives that are damaging to one's health over time. Don't get tricked, because we offer the ideal snack that is not only tasty but also good for you and your health. Introducing the vacuum fried jackfruit of the Visayas State University. The vacuum fried jackfruit snack is crunchy and sweet because it comes from the best quality type of jackfruit, the Eviarc sweet, that is low in saturated fat, cholesterol, and sodium, high in vitamin C, vitamin A, and manganese, which makes it an ideal for maintaining optimum health and for right growth. In addition, it is the only vacuum-fried jackfruit products in the market that uses ripe pulp. That is why it is naturally sweet. Currently, VSU Technology Business Incubator were able to find an incubator for this technology. However, because of its limited post-harvest storage capacity, our incubator is unable to supply all year, and our goal is to build a cold storage facility to allow the year-round production of the product. After achieving the increased volume manufacturing, the product packaging will be upgraded in the second phase, and the product's promotion will be hastened during the third phase. Finally, in order to tap on the full potential of the jackfruit, our team will continue to achieve the zero-waste production of jackfruit by making its byproduct into high-value food products. According to Nielsen survey in 2014, 56% of Filipinos said that they preferred snacks with all natural ingredients, while 50% said they preferred those with natural flavors. With the majority of the population opting to healthy snacks, our team commits to provide a healthy option to consumers. Financial indicators show that production of vacuum-fried jackfruit is financially viable in a 10-year time frame. Our product projected a positive net present value of 3,088,536 pesos, in which the initial cost of investment of more than 4 million pesos can be recovered within 2.1 years of operation, with 39% of internal rate of return. The figures tell us that the product is not just a healthy snack option, but also a financially viable option. In addition to that, its byproducts can be turned into high-value food products, generating additional revenue. Our dynamic team that is open for partnership is composed of food technology expert, economist, and technology transfer expert. For partnership, feel free to contact us. It might sound ambitious to change the unhealthy diet of Filipinos, let alone the entire world, but we believe in what Lao Tzu once said, that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Our vacuum-fried jackfruit had already taken that first step. Together, let us take this journey to 1,000 miles. Thank you.
So to continue, let me introduce Vanessa Joy Calderon, a science research specialist at DA Cagayan Valley Research Center and in charge of the DA CVRC R&D Food Processing Center and agribusiness project. To boost the mung bean industry in the region, DA CVRC developed various instant but nutritious products such as noodles, soup, and vacuum-fried sprouts. These value-added products are under the brand Mang Bean, which was officially launched in 2018 at San Mateo, Isabela, or the Mang Bean capital of the Philippines. To know more about various Mang Bean food products, let us all listen to Vanessa Joy Calderon.
Thank God, it's Friday. It's Mungo Day. Today, the Cagayan Valley region, being tagged as the Mungbean capital of the Philippines, is one of the top Mungbean producing region in the country. With an average production of 6,869 metric tons in 2019, which gives the region a 112.74% sufficiency that focuses merely on seed and commercial production. The ACVRC has seen the potential of this leguminous crop, which prompted and initiated the development of Mungbean-based food products through research and development, including the continuous processing technology improvement of the product through focus group discussions and market research. Furthermore, support on the commercialization of product by market linkage to private and public institutional buyers. Currently, CVRC has produced 4 developed Mungbean-based food products, which includes Instant Ginisang Munggo. Savor the goodness of the all-time Filipino favorite comfort food in no time. Enjoy your favorite ginisang balatong without the hassle of longer cooking and boiling. The Instant Ginisang Munggo only requires 5 minutes boiling and contains a packet of dried malunggay, mushroom, amaranth, and squash blossoms to complete your cravings for a traditional ginisang munggo. Target market includes middle-aged and senior citizens, feeding programs, and to be utilized as a relief food product. Instant Mungbean Noodles, a healthy substitute to the popular instant noodles. Instant Mungbean noodles was concocted for people who are always on the go but seek for healthier food options. This food product aims to target younger generation as quick positioning snacks and to be also utilized as an instant relief food product for government and private institutions. Vacuum fried mungbean sprouts, a savory and very nutritious snack food from vacuum fried mungbean sprouts or toge. It is a delicious and healthy substitute to junk foods, hence ideal for school children's snacks, feeding meals toppings, and finger foods. Get all the important nutrients of mungbean sprouts in this new crunchy snack. This product will be positioned as snack for the younger population, which includes elementary and high school students. Fresh mungbean sprouts. Savor the goodness of fresh mungbean sprouts of Cabatuan, Isabela. Sourced out from the local farmers within the area, consumers are ensured that farm fresh and safe mungbean sprouts is served from farm to your home. This product will be marketed to all generations and marketing establishments such as restaurants and malls. Awarded as the second most innovative product during the 2018 Bar National Technology Forum, the CVRC Mungbean-based developed food products has come a long way. Registered under the Intellectual Property Office, the Mang Bean brand has undergone series of R4D trials for the improvement of the overall quality of the product. This product has to be proven to be at par in terms of nutritional benefits, having higher protein and fiber as compared to its commercialized counterpart. Further, improvement was conducted based on the market research for the product line. Meanwhile, commercialization efforts started with the signing of Memorandum of Understanding to farmers, landowners, and workers or Flow of Per-Year Agriculture Cooperative in Cabatuan, Isabela. The partner cooperative was able to produce 6,000 pieces of Mang Bean food products ordered by the Provincial Welfare and Social Development Office. Through assistance under market linkage activities, the Department of Education placed an initial order of 8,000 packs weekly for 3 months of instant ginisang munggo for their feeding program to school children. The Flow of Per-Year Agriculture Cooperative Food Processing Center
through the assistance of the Department of Trade and Industry, has already been awarded by the Food and Drugs Administration the license to operate and process the Mangbin food products. Financial indicators was computed based on the 3 established enterprises, which includes Enterprise 1, Instant Ginisang Munggo, Instant Mung Bean Noodles, and Vacuum Fried Mung Bean Sprouts. Enterprise 2, Instant Ginisang Munggo and Instant Mung Bean Noodles. Enterprise 3, Vacuum Fried Mung Bean Sprouts and Fresh Mung Bean Sprouts. This is to serve as an option for the potential technology takers to venture into mung bean-based food products manufacturing. Support local farmers. Support local processors. Believe in the power of mung bean. The CVRC Mangbin brand. Innovative, healthy, sustainable. Talk to us and reach out at the following contact details. Halina't magtiwala sa kakayahan ng munggo. Halina't magtiwala sa kakayahan ng magsasakang Isabelino.
So for our next technology, here is Elizabeth Amit, a science research specialist at DA Western Visayas Integrated Agricultural Research Center. She will be presenting the 6 batuan processed products. So jam and jelly, pickles, batuan powder, sinigang mix, dried batuan halves, and pastillas. Batuan is an underutilized indigenous fruit crop that is widely used as a souring agent in Western Visayas.
Asim pa more! Relate ka ba? If you are into cooking, relate ka. Why? Because sour taste is basic in the kitchen across the world. It does not only improve the flavor, but it can preserve the dish as well. However, decreasing na ang production ng current souring agent material in the country. On the other hand, Garcinia binucaw blanco choisy or batuan is also sour and packed with health benefits. It is indigenous in the country, underutilized because kami lang sa Western Visayas ang gumagamit. The fruit is seasonal with farm gate price of 13.25 pesos per kilo on season and raises to 300 pesos per kilo market price off season. So to stabilize the price and make it available full year round, we need to preserve the fruit, plus kikita tayo. So welcome sa aming kwentong batuan. Marami tayong pag-uusapan mula sa puree as primary raw material to souring agent in different forms like pure powder, sinigang mix, dried fruit, and pickled fruit, to sweetened and candied products na pwedeng ingredients sa baking. So what have we done for the products? To start with, the products have undergone proximate, stability, and initial safety analysis. Standardized na rin ang production, may acceptability and market studies, at nakapag-submit na ng application sa BAR. Nakapag 5th place best product sa BAR Tech Forum at meron ng 5 startup adopters, one of which ay may LTO and IPO na. So available na ang product online, Shopee man, or Lazada. The highest in market potential is the batuan powder, followed by sinigang mix. On the slide is the comparative analysis of the products. Market segments identified are the pasalubong centers. Basic siya sa household dahil food and food additives at bakeries and restaurants. Products can be sold online considering the pandemic time. So pag online, COD. It can be also sold wholesale at restaurants and bakeries on a consignment basis and can be retailed by mall kiosks, pasalubong centers, trade fair, and hopefully grocery stores also on a consignment basis. Products of the same nature can be our competitor, but very diverse naman ang technology. Products are in different forms, so maraming pagpipilian ang buyers plus the curiosity na pwedeng balikan ng ang other forms. Jam and jellies are ingredients to baking, and these products represents Western Visayas heritage. It is a welcome item as pasalubong and giveaway outside of the region and of the country as well. Maraming ways to sell the products, from participation to trade fairs, distribution of leaflets and samplers, conduct taste tests, post and share online, word of mouth, thus eventually market and sell. For the financial aspects, we have 6 enterprises to choose from. Mayroong high-end to low-end depending sa kung ano ang kaya ng resources. High-end commands shorter payback period, while low-end has longer payback period. On the slide is also the sensitivity analysis as guide in decision making, at what percentage to lower the benefit per product and at what percentage increase in cost na hindi malulugi ang enterprise. The technology is ready for investors and partners to our current adopters. Funds will be used for upscaling of products, GMP responsive facility with quality control, GMP responsive equipments, and product registration. The latter is the key to penetrate the grocery store, but the 3 other are essential to product registration. For queries, please contact the BAT1 team through our contact details. There are members for each concerns like trees distribution, product development, marketing, and planting material. Planting material is also another endeavor to pursue. So thank you so much for taking time sa aming Kwentong Batuan. In the end, Kwentong Batuan is no longer sour but rather sweet and sour. Kaya tara na, mag-agri-process na tayo at pasayahin ang mundo.
Okay, so next on our list is Lopez Santos III, a board director at the Foundation for Rural Enterprise and Ecology Development of Mindanao Incorporated, or FREEDOM. He will be presenting how NIPA can be processed into natural sweetener and how it can be translated into a community enterprise. This product was conceptualized to address the growing preference for natural sweeteners in both local and international market. It capitalizes the country's large NIPA palm production area, thereby providing additional income to our farmers. Friends, let us hear now Lopez Santos III to share more interesting information on NIPA-based products.
Paano gumawa ng asukal mula sa nipa? Pamilyar tayo sa nipahat o bahay kubo. Natikman na natin ang sukang sasa o sukang paumbong, tuba o lambanog o laksoy, mga produktong mula sa nipa. Subalit, maaaring ilan pa lamang ang nakakaalam na maaaring gawing asukal ang nipa sap o tuba. This presentation will provide information on how nipa can be processed into natural sweetener and how it can be translated into a community enterprise. FREEDOM, in partnership with the Bureau of Agricultural Research of the Department of Agriculture, has implemented 3 projects for the utilization of NIPA palm for processing of natural sweetener or NIPA sugar. This presentation will focus on the second project, with the first project as a take-off point and the third project as a step forward for enterprise development. The project started from Barangay Agsam, Ilanusa, Surigao del Sur, and replicated in Barangay Babag in Butuan City, Agusan del Norte, and Barangay Parang in Calapan City, Oriental, Mindoro. The NIPA sugar produced in the first project with label Azúcar de Lanusa was awarded first place in the product category during the 11th Agricultural and Fisheries Technology Forum and Product Development in 2015. The inventory and scoping of NIPA stand shows that there are large NIPA plantation in the 3 barangays, as well as in neighboring barangays, which means that there are larger areas that can supply NIPA sap for processing. Specifically, the project aims to conduct research on socioeconomics, environmental management, and product development, upscale and improve the NIPA sugar production and processing, capacitate people's organizations, establish sustainable market linkages to local and foreign markets, develop and disseminate knowledge products. The technology is simple and similar to processing of cocoa sugar, but critical is the manner of harvesting sap and cooking it fresh into syrup and later sugar. Mechanical drying is also important in the process to eliminate moisture and lengthen shelf life. The processing in Butuan City was already certified by FDA with step-by-step procedure. Freedom is also using mechanical cooking facility to produce good natural color quality and a pulverizer for a better granulized sugar. The project was successfully replicated in Barangay Parang in Calapan City and Barangay Babag in Butuan City. Generated additional resources, created livelihood, and diversified NIPA-based products. In terms of investment and resource mobilization, the municipality of Lanusa, Surigao del Sur, has successfully obtained 7 million pesos assistance from People's Survival Fund of Climate Change Commission for the establishment of NIPA wine and sugar processing facility. Freedom also invested around 3 million pesos processing facility in Butuan City, while the makabagong magsasaka ng nyog at nipa ng Parang in Calapan City was provided a grant of 1 million pesos from the Department of Labor and Employment for NIPA-based products processing. Further, the participating organizations were able to diversify products other than NIPA sugar. They are also producing NIPA syrup, NIPA currant vinegar, natural NIPA vinegar, NIPA wine and brandy, and NIPA bath soap. However, these products need further certification. For NIPA sugar processing, Freedom has obtained the FDA's license to operate as food manufacturer. Freedom has initiated several commercialization activities, including improvement of facilities, securing product certification, product diversification, export market exploration, participating in trade fairs, and establish linkages with local and foreign food processors and chambers of commerce. The project is sustainable. It has a strong economic potential and produce valuable natural and healthy products and can contribute to mangrove protection and conservation. The inventory in the 3 barangays shows that there is an average of 10,000 NIPA stand per hectare, 12% of which are fruiting every year. Each tree can yield 1 to 2 liters per day. Fresh sap for sugar can be sold at 10 pesos per liter, while for vinegar and wine is 5 pesos per liter. Freedom also conducted inventory of NIPA stands in 5 provinces, which also yield almost the same average. With the survey on NIPA, minimum yield can have economic benefits of 370,000 pesos per hectare per year, while at the medium yield, 560,000 per hectare per year. Business opportunity shows that additional 1 million gross sales can be achieved when sap is processed into sugar, vinegar, and wine, and around 1.4 million at medium yield. If an integrated processing facility for NIPA sugar can be established to cover at least 10 hectares, the enterprise can employ more than 30 people and will provide more livelihood and employment along the value chain. Due to pandemic, the processing and marketing of NIPA-based products is temporarily affected due to quarantine restrictions. But anytime, production and expansion will continue as the NIPA stands remain standing and continue growing. We hope that this presentation shows you a potential wealth from untapped natural resources that can produce healthy sweetener and other natural products. If you are interested, we'll be glad to share with you our knowledge on processing NIPA-based products. Our utmost thanks to the Bureau of Agricultural Research of the Department of Agriculture for supporting this research and product development. Thank you very much.
So finally, here is Mario Espeso, the General Manager of the Labo Progressive Multipurpose Cooperative in Camarines Norte. He will present the cooperative's initiative to venture into agribusiness through partnership with various government agencies to increase pineapple productivity, address the high production waste, and augment income of pineapple growers. Various products from pineapple were developed, such as processed food products, juice, jam, and dried snap, machine decorticated pineapple fiber, hand-woven pineapple cloth, and vermicompost. So let us know more about Queen Pineapple products with Mario Espeso.
Good day to everybody. I am about to present to you the pineapple processing and byproduct utilization project of Labo Progressive Multipurpose Cooperative. Labo Progressive Multipurpose Cooperative, known as LPMPC, started as an informal group of individuals from the public market of the town of Labo, Camarines Norte, on September 11, 1987. It was confirmed by the Cooperative Development Authority, or CDA, in 1991. As of January 2021, it has 7,300 members operating in the 12 municipalities of Camarines Norte, with existing branches and satellite offices in Daet, Labo, Panganiban, Kapalunga, and the newest is the Camarines Norte Agri-Pinoy Trading Center. 75% are farmers and fisherfolk. Labo Progressive Multipurpose Cooperative is located in Labo, Camarines Norte, which is the biggest town in the province. Why we engage in pineapple production and processing? This is to help the pineapple grower members to resolve their problems. And we have identified 3 major problems of them. First is the low productivity of farmers. Because of 10% of pineapple yields are butterball or bura outside, and it is considered waste. Pineapple population per hectare are 30,000, and 10 to 20% of these are considered buraot, with mortality of 5 to 10%. Another problem is the low income of pineapple farmers for 16 months planting to harvesting of fruits. Income is merely 28,000 for 1 hectare farm, while the production cost is 75,000 to 100,000. And the third problems we want to resolve is the high production waste of leaves in crown during harvest of fruits. 16.65 tons of leaves in 1 hectare. 800 kilos leaves when the fiber is equivalent to 10 kilos dry. And to help them resolve their problems, the cooperative decided to diversify into agribusiness and tied up with different government agencies like the DA, the DTI, the BAR, DOST, and among others. At present, we have the processed pineapple products of Queen's Pure Juice, with no water, no sugar, the Queen's Pineapple Juice Drink, the Queen's Pineapple Jam, and the Queen's Dried Pineapple. Another product is the machine decorticated pineapple fiber, The raw materials is fresh pineapple leaves, decorticated into fiber. Our buyer of this product are the manufacturer of specialty handmade paper. It also used by the European company to replace the leader of the animals. So in production of bags, rubber shoes, clothes, and among others. So our selling price of unbrushed fiber is 600 per kilo, pick-up price, while the brushed fiber is 750 per kilo. We have also the hand-woven pineapple cloth. The raw materials used is the knotted hand-scraped pineapple fiber and silk yarn. The composition of the pineapple cloth is 90% silk and 10% pineapple fiber. The production capacity per machine is 32 yards per month. So the selling price starts at 600 pesos per yard of natural color, 30 inches width, 700 per yard of dye or color pineapple cloth, while the embroidered pineapple cloth is 3,500 pesos per cut, equivalent to 4 yards, the same with painted cloth. The social, economic, and environment benefits. So aside from mothers or women, we help the PDLs or the persons deprived with liberty to in knotting of fiber. So we supplied the pineapple leaves, pineapple fiber, and they were the one knotting it into continuous thread. We paid them at 4,000 pesos per kilo. So also the indigenous people, they supplied us the hand-scraped pineapple fiber. We also generate employment in the community, and for the decorticated fiber, we have established, as of now, we have established 16 enterprise for family cluster group in decortication of pineapple leaf. We continue the training both in decortication of pineapple fiber and pineapple leaf. So most of our partners here are women, particularly in hand-scraping of pineapple leaf. We also use the leftover or waste of processed pineapple, which is the peels and the meat of the pineapple fruits, into a substrate for vermicompost material. So while the vermicompost products are being sold to our farmers, which is being used for fertilizing their pineapple plants, particularly basil, including the vegetable grower members. So the following are the predicted sales of processed pineapple product, the decorticated pineapple fiber, and the pineapple cloth products. Support needed in upscaling the project. Number one is market for pineapple food products, market for pineapple cloth, suppliers of silk, investment for automated deco machine, automated harvesting tools, and additional portable machines, particularly during pandemic. Many of our members are engaging in this agribusiness. How can you help LPMPC replicate the impact of the enterprise to its members and non-members? LPMPC is open for partnership with government and non-government agencies, even private sector, to achieve our organizational goal. So that's all. Thank you.
So, ayan po. So, at this point, allow me again to read questions from our audience from Webex and Facebook. Pero bago po yan, pwede po bang i-request na i-put on stage si Engineer Tuates, si Miss Santo Tomas, si Miss Calderon, si Miss Amit, and si Sir Tony Peralta for Sir Lope, and Mr. Espeso. Para po sa Q&A natin.
Sir, spotlight din po yung technology generator namin from VSC, sir. And Sir Alan and Sir Marlon.
Ay,
Sila
sige
po
po.
yung sasagot sa mga questions. Okay.
So, para po kay Miss Santo Tomas. So, other than its original sweet taste, do you consider producing savory flavored vacuum fried jackfruit po mula sa FB Live po na viewer?
Sir, si Ma'am Lawson po yung sasagot, sir, from
Sige po.
PSU. Siya po yung technology generator po ng vacuum fried. Andito din po siya. Paki-spotlight na lang din po, sir. Thank you.
Sir, pwede pong paki-spotlight sa nag-operate. Yan.
Okay na. Okay na siya?
Okay na po.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So, I am Lorena Galvez. Ina. Sorry. Okay, now. So actually, we can produce other flavors we can produce other flavors of vacuum fried jackfruit. But this time, we will use the unripe one because the flavor, the sweetness of the jackfruit, the ripe one, actually is very dominant. Okay, dominant. So that's why it is not good for it is not good if we are going to add flavor with the ripe one. But we can with using the unripe one, unripe jackfruits. Thank you.
Sige po. Habol po na tanong sa inyo rin po. So,
yes, sir.
Mula po kay Attorney Dulce Punzalan. So, what are the effects of vacuum frying in quality attributes of jackfruit? So, what's the shelf life of the products?
Okay. So for the first question it's like this. So the oil actually, when you normally fry, like for example, when you fried chicken, so the boiling temperature of the oil there is actually about 150 to 180 degrees Celsius. But when you add pressure during vacuum frying, what happened now is actually the oil will boil at lower temperature, below 100 degrees Celsius. So that's why the flavor of the jackfruit, the color of the jackfruit has been retained. So that's why you can really get the aroma of the jackfruit and its sweetness. Hindi nasira yung mga components doon because of lower temperature during frying. So that makes it more, shall we say, the quality of vacuum fried jackfruit is really very, very high because of that technology, the vacuum frying technology. Thank you. And the second question for the shelf life. So actually, the product has 6 months shelf life.
Sige po. Salamat po sa pagsagot. So, para po, katanungan po para kay Miss Elizabeth Amit. Mula po kay Sir Arsenio Toto Barcelona. Ang tanong po, what is the yield per tree? Batuan, ano po? Can this be planted plantation type? So, what population per hectare? What soil type? How many years to start of harvest and how many years of harvesting po?
For the harvest, for the tree harvest, nasa 25 to 30 kilograms minimum up to 80 kilograms maximum per tree. And then for the area naman, mas gusto niya doon sa mas matubig na area. Actually, makikita siya dito sa amin, malapit sa body of water.
Sige po.
Ano pa kayong isang question?
Ano po? Pwede po ba itong plantation style po ng pagtatanim?
Dati, hindi ito tinatanim dati. It's only indigenous sa mga highlands. Pero with the breakthrough, may mga farmers na kami dito sa lowland na nagtatanim na ng batuan. So we tried container gardening, yung mga nag-rack na sa container. So namumunga din siya doon sa mga containers. So pwede po. Baka may pwedeng i-add yung aming team from planting materials. Miss Malaga, meron kang idadagdag? So baka wala na siyang idadagdag. Na-answer ko na siguro, sir.
Sige po. Sa inyo pa rin po, ma'am, katanungan. So, meron pong tamarind, di ba po, yung instant tamarind na pang-asim. Ano po kaya ang pinagkaiba po nung batuan sinigang, batuan mix naman?
Oo, yung patuan, yung kanyang color is whitish. And then mas mataas ang kanyang pectin quality. So mayroong malapot na portion na hindi mo na kailangan maglagay ng gabi, yung sinigang sa gabi. So pwede na siya in one. At saka iba naman yung kanyang distinct taste compared sa tamarind.
Sige po. Maraming salamat po sa pagsagot. So, question naman po para kay Ma'am Vanessa, CBRC. Mula po ulit kay Attorney Dulce. So, Isabella has a Mang Bean Festival called Mang Bean Fiesta. Have you explored the possibility of virtual food tour?
Yes po, good afternoon.
Actually,
Sir, mula nung dineclare yung San Mateo Isabelas na Moving Capital of the Philippines in 2011, every year na po nagkakandak na po sila ng Mungbin Festival. We call it Balatong Festival. And during the festival, nagkakaroon ng different cooking contest po ng different dishes ng mangbin, ulaman, o kaya merienda. Pero nag-stop po siya during the pandemic. So, 2 years na po siya nag-stop. Hopefully, pwede natin siyang i-revive by next year, especially pag okay na po lahat. And then, pwede po nating i-explore po yung ating virtual food tour. Usually po nagkakandak sila ng festival during the month of May kasi yung nagtatanim sila ng mungbin from February to May. So, yun po. Salamat po sa suggestion ni Attorney Dulce po.
Sige po. So, ma'am, may nagtatanong din, pero hindi niya sinabi kung sino siya. Mukhang kukontakin na lang niya kayo. Meron po siyang, ang tawag po dito, feeding program. So, kung sakali, meron po ba daw na enough na supply? Contact siya.
Yes po, kontakin niya lang po kami at ililink po namin siya sa aming partner beneficiaries po ng ating products. Sila na po yung manufacture ngayon ng Mungbin products natin, ang Flow of Pariir Agricultural Cooperative. Actually, mga feeding programs po sa DepEd po, sila na rin po yung nagpa-process po at nagsusupply doon. So kung interesado po sila, pwede niya po nila kaming kontakin sa aming numero.
Sige po. So, yun. So, dumako naman po tayo doon po sa NIPA-based products natin. So, meron pong katanungan dito. Ang tanong po, how much investment is needed to start the processing of NIPA sugar? And how long it starts earning? So, gaano po siguro, ano yung span para kumita kailang buwan para maramdaman mong kumikita ka na, o yung volume ng production po siguro yun yung tanong niya.
Okay, can you hear me?
Apo.
Narinig niyo ako? Anyway, yan depende yan sa design ng iyong facility. No? As you know, much as you would like to produce, you have to make sure that you also have the market to support that. If you come up with a bigger plant tapos ang dami mo ng production but ang market mo hindi mo na secure, medyo siguro kailangan mo na i-secure ang market. No? So if you're looking at the integrated processing facility to cover at least 10 hectares, we may need an investment of around 10 million pesos to cover building, mechanized facility, and startup capital. The model that you saw earlier in Lanusa, in Surigao del Norte, is a community-based business model. The cost for that is something like a 1.5 million capital, and that can start business operations. No? In 3 to 4 months, you can start producing and selling products. So yun ang turnaround time. You're looking at 3 to 4 months. Now, trying to understand in the this type of a crop. Itong crop na ito, hindi ito naapektuhan ng mga drought.
Wala nang tubig.
Ano po, hindi ko masyado pumunta.
Okay. Trying to understand the dynamics of this product, you can see that NIPA itself can readily be harvested in spite of adverse weather conditions, whether there's a drought or flooding in certain areas, because floods normally recede after some point in time. Sometimes a few days, it can last on to a week, and you can go back to harvesting your NIPA sap. No, so it's not like other crops that are really susceptible to extremities of the weather. So that's one key advantage that you have there. So on another note, the market for this, as I said, really must be secured, because people still think that it's still the same as cocoa sugar, while they are both coming from the same family of palm trees. The difference lies in the way you are able to harvest your coconut sap versus NIPA sap. So there you can see there's a clear advantage, because NIPA saps are easily reachable. You don't have to climb the coconut tree as for you to tap, let's say, coconut sap. But in the case of NIPA sap, madali lang pong abutin yan. And it's easy to harvest. So at the same time, in terms of maintaining the crop, normally you did fertilizers or kahit na asin to maintain yung fertility ng inyong coconut crops. In this case, NIPA itself does not need any maintenance, except maybe perhaps making sure that you know, you're always able to keep your NIPA stands clean. It generates itself through the natural process. Okay?
Sorry po. So, mayroon pa pong katanungan para sa inyo po, sir, no? Mula rin po kay Attorney Ponzalan. So, you mentioned the availment of the People Survival Fund. So, were you able to integrate the NIPA initiatives in the LCCAP, Local Climate Change Mitigation and Adaptation Plan, of the LGUs involved in the production and processing of NIPA?
Yes, that is a requirement before you can even tap that. The People Survival Fund, which is really dedicated to and being managed by the Climate Change Commission. No? Although right now I think it's under a joint management of the Development Bank of the Philippines and the Climate Change Commission. No? So before you could even tap that, you have to make sure that you're able to address that matter of being consistent with our national policies on climate change, no? For that to be for that to qualify.
Thank you po, sir. So, kay ano naman po nalagpasan natin. So kay Sir Andy, Engineer Andy Tuates ng PhilMec. Sir, may tanong po mula sa comment sa FB Live po natin. So, how much is the investment cost needed to start this business of processing cacao waste into wine and in vinegar po? Yun ang tanong.
Yes, sir. The investment ranges from 1.5 to 4 million pesos. So, depende po sa input capacity po ng processing plant. Thank you po.
Sir, may mga available products na ba kayo nitong mga pinresent ninyo kanina? Saan po kaya pwedeng mabili kung may interesado?
Yes, sir. So sa ngayon po ay available po siya sa ating cooperator po sa Mindanao, si Sir Grover Rosit. So meron po siyang cacao vinegar, meron po siyang cacao juice, tsaka po cacao wine. And ang price po nila is, sa wine is 200 pesos per 750 ml. Sa vinegar po is 100 pesos per 750 ml. Thank you po.
So yun po. So yun po. So kay Mr. Mario Special naman po tayo ng Queen Pineapple Products. Sir, magandang hapon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ito po yung tanong. So, what has been the significant impact of the project in terms of adapters, processors, and yung community po na involved? Meron po.
Dito, sir, sa first year yung sa pineapple production, fresh pineapple production. So, doon pala may mga kaming, nagsimula kami sa 15 na operators. So, sila yung present namin ngayon, sila yung present supplier namin ngayon dito sa aming maliit na processing facility na 800 kilos per day. Pero ang binibili namin, so doon marami yung nakinabang ng mga kanamin, mga farmers beneficiary ng project. And yung sa lahat yung yung kasing binibili lang namin o yung pinaprocess namin yung mga buraot size, yung non-marketable sa market na dati siya yung na
topic natin ngayon.
Naiiwan na bubulok doon sa nabubulok lang sa field. Yun sinimulan namin bilhin yun. At yung malalaki, yung mga bigger fruits, yun yung binibenta nila sa Manila, ng mga trader. Then, yung pagdating naman doon sa decorticated pineapple fiber namin, yung dating waste na yun nga, sa tulong ng DA, PhilPIDA, PTRI, so parang naging convergence support na yung nangyari sa amin na para ma-develop yung mga waste into high-end na mga damit, high-end yung mga exportable na pineapple fiber. So yung bukod doon sa prutas, nadagdagan yung income ng mga pineapple owner, ng mga nagtatanim, at yun namang mga pineapple workers, yung mga manggagawa, sila naman yung nagkaroon ng hanap buhay para mag-decorticate ng pineapple leaves. So tuloy-tuloy yung nitong mag-pandemic nga, yun yung naging sandala ng mga members namin, yung mga pag-decorticate. Bagamat malaking impact sa amin yung pandemic pagdating sa pineapple juice kasi nawala yung 85% ng namin is nawala. Pero yun, tuloy-tuloy pa rin kami ng pag-process. At bukod doon sa amin namang doon sa pineapple cloth naman, so kahit pandemic, tuloy-tuloy siya kasi yung mga PDLs natin, yung mga inmates, yung mga nanay na nasa bahay kasi nag-lockdown, so medyo mas dumami yung aming nag-hand scrape, nagdudugtong ng mga hibla ng pinya, maging yung bumalik din yung namin, may yung dating mga buyer namin ng pineapple cloth, so parang naging opportunity rin sa kanila yung so bumalik sila ulit para mamili sa amin ng pineapple cloth. At yun namang yung aming vermicompost, so yung waste namin kahit pa paano na-recycle yung waste namin into vermicompost, at yung mga LGUs, karamihan yun ng aming mga customer para ginagamit nila sa kanilang sustainable farming ng sa kanilang mga client naman. So tuloy-tuloy siya. Ang malaki ang sa amin yung fiber kasi kung malaki ang order pero hindi namin ma-sustain yung requirement nila.
Okay po.
Yan.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, wala. Nangungumusta lang ako kay Mr. Mario. Kumusta na po kayo?
Hello, sir. Good
Nagdala ko na kasi
afternoon,
yung
Sir
kanilang
Choi.
lugar. Kaya ang gusto ko lang itanong ay, na-improve nyo na po ba yung quality ng inyong barong na pinya fiber? Kasi nung makita ko, sabi ko parang meron nga kayo nagawang barong na matira pero parang hindi to kayang lumabad dun sa mga pinya fiber na pinagbibili. Na-improve nyo na po ba yung quality, sir? Gumanda na ba? Natulungan kayo ng PTRI? Philippine
Yes,
Textile
opo.
Research?
Tuloy yung binigay sa amin, yung po sa mga binigay sa amin trainings nila lately. So, yung mga machine na improve na-improve yung mga machine at bumalik kami doon sa 30 inches width kasi medyo yun nga nahihirapan sila doon sa 60 inches width.
Ay, oo, mahirap.
So, naging mas maganda yung mas maganda yung
quality
nung
kaya lang pagka 30 hindi kasi sa inyo yung barong. Sa akin pahirapan.
Kung 4 na yung sa natural ko na katawan, tulad sa inyo na mga 4 yards lang, sa akin sa mga 5 yards.
Magastos tayong dalawa sa barong eh. Sige, yun lang po. Itanong ko lang yung sa pala nito, sa jackfruit. May tanong ako yan.
Sige po.
Yung product quality natin ng jackfruit, matanong ko lang yung bang kasi ang baseline ko rito yung Thailand at saka Vietnam. Para bang kada merong magbibiyahe ng galing Vietnam pabalik ng Pilipinas, ang dala-dala yung jackfruit at saka galing ng Vietnam, Thailand yung jackfruit nilang dried out. Pareho ba kayo ng technology ng paggawa ng inyong mga crispy jackfruit o dehydrated or fried jackfruit? Pareho po ba kayo ng technology yung ginamit?
So,
Yung
I think,
proseso?
sir, yeah. So I think, sir, with regard to the vacuum frying technology, I think the same lang talaga sila. Basic yun eh. But what differ actually is on doon dito sa atin, nagamit tayo ng ripe jackfruit. But doon sa kanila, they are using the hilaw, the unripe one. Kaya nga, actually, we bought products from, vacuum fried products from Thailand. And we bring here in the Philippines, and actually we subjected it to consumer test, okay, my sensory evaluation. And what happened actually, sir, is yung ating product na vacuum fried jackfruit is more better, more acceptable kaysa kanila dahil ang kanilang product actually is a sort of like a biscuit, parang yung hindi na siya matamis, tapos yung kulay niya is not so golden yellow, parang may fading kasi unripe. So that's the advantage of our technology because of that. We are using ripe jackfruit.
Yung sa sensory evaluation, saan mo ginawa sensory evaluation? Diyan sa Leyte?
Yes, sir. And then,
okay.
because pili kami ng And then marami na nga, sir, nagdala na nga yung during sa mga trade fairs. May
naintindihan ko yan.
din nangyari.
Sige.
Mano talaga yung feedback ng customers natin, mataas.
At ang ginagamit ko yung EVAC suite, wala nang iba.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, because we are using this variety because ito yung parang pinupush ng Region 8 na ipoproduce.
Sige.
Marami na ngayong plantation dito, no? More more actors under the vectors. Yes, sir.
Kayo nga ang jackfruit capital of the Philippines eh.
Yes, sir, because this variety actually is the sweetest variety in the Philippines, I think, and even pwede pa sa sweetest talaga siya.
Puntaan ko lang
And then
ang batuan.
Thank you, sir.
Batuan. yung batuan as a souring ingredient. Maganda ba yung packaging material ng batuan bilang paasim sinigang? Hello yan. Andiyan pa ba ang batuan?
Hello po, ma'am.
Yung sinabi ni Sir Mario kaninang buraot, yung buraot yun yung sinlaki lang ng kamao mo na pinya or even smaller than that. Ang bentahan niya sa kanila piso isa. Sa Manila, pag binalatan na yan, tapos sinusok ng barbecue stick, 5 o 7 piso yan. Pero ang selling price sa kanila niya, piso isa. Kung isang 50 centimos pa nga. O yung iba patapon pa. Sa Bicol. Nakita ko yan sa kanila noon nung dumalaw ako. So, yung batuan lang matanong ko, lumayo sa ata yung amiga ko Amiga, ano yung mga amigang Corazon? O ang aking amigong Pedro Sobriega pala. Yung mga project leader ng batuan Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, hindi food tech.
Good afternoon, sir.
Darling, maganda ba yung packaging material nyo ng souring ingredient ng batuan?
Kasi kami, sir, na
Kasi ang ganda ba ng packaging material niya ng mga ng Nor, ng Maggi?
Kasi sir, meron na kaming 5 adapters. So sila na yung nagpa-package, sir. So
Kumusta benta?
Oo, start kami 2019 to 2020. Naka-almost 1M na sila, sir.
Alam mo, inalok ko yung batuan mo sa Mamasita Nakilala ko yung isa sa mga taga Mamasita. Meron yata silang concern ibang tipong yung parang yung regularity ng supply ng batuan. Parang yun ang naging challenge sa ano.
Yes, sir.
Sabi ko ba tayo,
Oo, sir.
Hello. Nagpunta po sila sa namin noong 2018 yata ang Mamasita.
Okay.
Ang concern nila that time, hindi pa tapos yung project. Ang concern nila yung source ng raw materials. So sa aming ngayon, sa aming assumption, yung ilo na fruit production, pwede na. Hindi pa na-count doon yung ibang provinces na reported na mayroon.
Okay. Good luck Sana balikan ulit kayo ng Mamasita.
Thank you.
Salamat po. Kasi sila yung talagang tumatangkilik. Ayaw nga pala, interesado ang Mamasita sa Eviac Sweet. Sa kanilang mga minatamis. Kailangan nga lang nila regular supply ng buong ng fruit. Paging DA RFO8 sa yung gene bank natin o kung sino man. Tinawagan ako ng Mamasita. Interested sila dun sa regular supply ng jackfruit, Eviac Sweet. Sa kanilang isang minatamis na produkto. Masabi ko lang. Subukan yung kontakin ng Mamasita. Yun na nga, yung regularity of supply ang kanilang concern. Salamat po.
So, baka po pwede tayong humirit ng huling katanungan po para sa grupo po ng pineapple and cacao. So,
may chismis ko lang.
Have you explored the utilization of food waste byproducts and turn this into new products? So, not necessarily naman po na pagkain.
O yung cacao, kumusta nga pala ang produkto nila? Kasi gagawin nilang suka, tama ba?
Opo.
Kumusta yung kanilang sukang cacao?
Hello sir, good afternoon po. Yes sir.
Oo, kasi sabi nga Sa tanging kakao ka lang pwede magsabi ng I love you.
Yes, sir. Yun, sir. Kaya since may pagka-sweetness po yung ating kakao, so yung vinegar po natin as per comment din po during our yung sensory evaluation. So parang kiniklaim po nila na may similarity yung taste niya doon sa apple cider. So yun po yung
Okay.
nakita natin potential niya. Yes, sir.
Kumusta naman ang benta ng produkto?
So sa ngayon, sir, ay yun po, no? Kasi katatapos lang din, sir, ng project natin noong 2018.
Okay.
So ngayon, sir, is available naman po siya ngayon sa ating cooperator sa Mindanao. So meron pong
Sa
available.
Mindanao, ilang cooperators po meron kayo?
So sa ngayon, sir, ay meron po tayong 3 cooperator, pero ang pinaka marami pong napoproduce is yung sa Mindanao. Kasi doon po
Yung cooperator po bang yan? Anong produkto nila? Suka?
Ano, sir? Wine, sir, saka vinegar.
Okay. Kanino sila, anong ginagamit nila? Seeds o yung pod?
Ano, sir, yung galing, sir, sa sa wet beans, yung sweatings.
Ay, galing sa, okay. So yung patapon, kumbaga. Yung
Yes, sir.
byproduct.
Opo, but waste, sir.
Saan nila kinukuha? Meron ba silang tanim na kakao o meron silang kinukuhanan na processor?
Actually, sir, meron silang sariling farm. Tapos, sir, nagbibili din po sila doon sa mga nearby barangays po ng malapit sa processing plant.
Dati ba yung ginagamit nilang material, patapon o binebenta na rin yan noon pa?
Actually, sir, wala po noon. Hindi siya natatap.
Kaya so ngayon magkano na ngayon ang presyo noon? Yung binibili nila?
Yes, sir. 100 pesos, sir, yung binibenta po nila na 750 ml po na vinegar. Then yung wine po is 200 pesos per 750 ml.
Hindi, yung byproduct na binibili nila sa processor.
Actually, sir, yung ating pong cooperator, sila naging dagdag po sa kanila yung income doon sa byproduct. Kasi dati, sir, yun nga po, hindi po napoprocess yun pag nag-peppermint sila, sir, ng beans. Kasi ang dati...
Pwede mo na ba ipagmalaki na isang success story?
Sa tingin ko, sir, kasi nasa 70 to 75%, sir, ang waste sa cacao processing. So
and yet yung percent na yon ay nagkakaroon ng value addition.
Yes, sir. And yun, sir, base, sir, sa 100,000 metric tons of fermented dry beans na target po ng industry, makaka-generate sila, sir, ng 29 million liters times 100 pesos na lang po. So yun pa lang po, medyo malaki na yung
Sir, matanong ko lang, yung wine nila, ilang percent alcohol?
Ano, sir? 10 to 12% alcohol, sir.
Okay. Natikman mo na?
Yes, sir. At ang sabi rin po ng kiniklaim din po ng ating mga panel during yung sa sensory po ay may similarity yung taste niya sa Nobelino. Kasi nga, sir, meron
Nobelino, sa sweet wine.
Yes,
so,
sir.
ayaw ng mga barako yan. Parang babae lang iinom yan. Ikaw ba, sir, ano mas gusto mo? Pundador o cacao wine?
Sir, sir, cacao wine.
Check. Black label, cacao wine.
Sir, cacao wine.
Talaga lang ha. Ikaw yan. Pundador o cacao? Ryan.
Cacao wine, sir.
Isa ka pa, kakawati ka. Sige, magbulahan tayo. Salamat po.
Sir, thank you din po.
Oo, good luck ha. At maraming salamat sa inyo. Congratulations, darling.
So, ayan. So, maraming salamat po sa lahat na nag-present ngayong hapon po na araw na ito. So, tunay nga po, no? Ang dami pong pwedeng ma-develop. Ang dami pong pwedeng ma-improve. So, kudos po sa lahat po ng mga researchers po natin. So, before we conclude the program, so, nandiyan na po si Dr. Guevara po, ano po? So, before we conclude the program, so let us hear a message from the Undersecretary for Research and Development of DOST, Dr. Rowena Cristina L. Guevara. Dr. Guevara is seconded from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, where she is Professor 12 at the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Institute, specializing in speech and audio signal processing, time frequency analysis and synthesis, and artificial intelligence. As Undersecretary for R&D, Dr. Guevara supervises 4 DOST councils, 7 DOST Research and Development Institutes, and Technology Application and Promotion Institute. Further, Dr. Guevara oversees the management of the DOST R&D funds, bilateral and multilateral linkages, and the DOST Special Projects Division, which provides technical and administrative support to DOST. In the management of DOST Grants in Aid program, Dr. Guevara also leads the DOST Science for Change program. Prior to her appointment as Undersecretary, Dr. Guevara served as Executive Director of DOST-PCAARRD from July 2012 to 2015. She was the youngest and first female dean of the UP College of Engineering and was Executive Director of the UP National Engineering Center from 2004 to 2010. She received her Bachelor of Science and Master of Science degrees in Electrical Engineering from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and her Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering degree from the University of Michigan in USA. She has been the recipient of several awards in engineering and education, including the 2010 Metrobank Outstanding Teachers of the Philippines, 2018 Gawad CES Presidential Award, and the 2019 Award for Continuing Excellence in Service from Metrobank Foundation. So, without further ado, friends, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Dr. Wena Cristina L. Guevara.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Katatapos lang po ng aming budget hearing sa Senate, kaya hindi ko napakinggan lahat ng mga diskusyon, pero itong huli ko naabutan, parang may na-miss akong masayang nangyayari ngayong hapon. It is my great pleasure and honor to be with you on this milestone and the opportunity to wrap up the first DOST-DA Technology Transfer Forum. This is the first time the DOST-PCAARRD and the DA Bar joined forces in organizing a technology transfer forum for the agri-aqua sector. All thanks to our colleagues from DOST-Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development, and the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research for kickstarting this initiative. I would like to commend Dr. Reynaldo V. Ebora, Executive Director of DOST-PCAARRD, and Dr. Vivencio R. Mamaril, Director of DA Bar, for taking the lead in providing support to our innovators through this activity. Allow me to acknowledge all the key officials, consortium directors, investors, and technology transfer officers. Likewise, I'd like to recognize DOST Secretary Fortunato T. de la Peña and DA Secretary William D. Dar for their time to be with us in this forum. Today, we put the spotlight on the technology pitches of 9 farm machinery and 12 food-related technologies from our partner agencies, the Philippine Rice Research Institute, or PhilRice, the Metals Industry Research and Development Center, or DOST-MIRDC, the DA Cagayan Valley Research Center, or DACVRC, the Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization, or PhilMech, the DA Regional Field Unit Western Visayas, or DARFU6, and the following state universities and colleges: Isabela State University, or ISU, Don Mariana Marcos Memorial State University, or DMMSU, Central Luzon State University, or CLSU, and Visayas State University, or VSU. Indeed, these innovations served as a testament that our initiatives paved the way for their ventures' success. With all these collaborative efforts, I'm hoping that they will widen the network of our beneficiaries as we connect to potential investors and collaborators from our networks. Furthermore, I anticipate that this Technology Transfer Forum will jumpstart our partnership for more collaborative activities in the future. Magkakaroon pa po tayo ng second at third, etc. na forum tungkol dito. As we wrap up this Technology Transfer Forum, we hope that our invited investors and collaborators found technologies they deeply resonate with. These innovations were handpicked by our committee, and with your help, we believe that these technologies are worthy of reaching the market. Let's grab this opportunity as we bring our innovations further in these trying times. It has always been our goal to ensure that these will land in the hands of those who need them the most. Alam niyo po, nagkaroon po ng Global Innovation Index ranking ngayong 2021. Medyo nalungkot kami kasi bumaba po yung ating ranking. Last year, number 50 tayo. This year, number 51. Pero napansin po namin na yung Global Innovation Index kasi may dalawang numbers yan eh. Yung Global Innovation Input at saka yung Global Innovation Outputs. Dun sa Innovation Inputs po, ay bumaba tayo ng dalawa. Magmula number 70 last year, this year number 72 tayo. Pero dun sa Global Innovation Output, tayo po ay 41 last year at this year number 40. Ibig sabihin lang po niyan na ang taas po ng ranking natin sa output kumpara sa input. Tayo po ay tinatawag na efficient innovators. So kahit na po bumaba yung ating ranking, tawag pa rin po sa atin ay Innovation Achiever for the last 3 consecutive years. With tech transfer events like what we had this afternoon, fostering government, industry, academic collaboration shall continue to help us secure our spot as innovation achievers. Let us end big this 2021, united with the intention of one common goal, to bring science, technology, and innovation closer to the people. Eka nga, Philippinovation. Muli, maraming salamat at magandang agham po sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Guevara, for that inspiring message. So, before we finally conclude our program, may we request po to everyone to open their cameras para po makapag-photo op po tayo. Yan. Sino po mag-i-screenshot?
Siguro ikaw.
Ay, Peloy.
Meron ba? Meron ba taga KMISD?
Meron po.
Ba?
Jaira
Okay.
or ano.
Ang DOST pala pag bumabate ng magandang agham.
Ay po.
So DA dapat meron din ano, magandang ani at kita mo sa ating lahat.
Next slide po. Alam po.
Kanina yung participant sa atin hindi bumababa ng 250 sa WebEx. Ewan ko lang sa Facebook Live. Noong umaga, 230 ang Facebook Live natin.
Congratulations, Director Choi.
Maraming salamat po. Hindi naman mangyayari lahat ito kung di nagtulungan. So, paki-report niya, ilan ang Facebook Live natin kanina? Latest. Noong umaga kasi mga ng 236 eh. Na-sustain ba natin?
100 po yung sa bar.
100 po. Okay.
Dr. Mario, nabanggit ba yung yung inclusion nitong mga R&D output natin sa investment priority plans o hindi?
Hindi yata nabanggit yun, ma'am. Pero palagay ko dapat naroon siya kung
ganito po, i-announce ko lang bago umalis yung mga tao. Pag kumuha po kayo ng R&D output na government-funded yung research, kasama po yan sa investment priority plan ng Department of Trade and Industry Board of Investment. Pag pumasa po kayo, entitled kayo sa 6-year income tax holiday.
Wow!
Pag nag-commercialize kayo ng produkto ng R&D na funded by the Philippine government. Tulad po ng sa DA bar at saka sa DOST-PCAARRD.
Hindi natin alam. Ngayon ko lang nalaman yun, ha?
Opo, doon po, pinalagay natin yan.
Oo na.
Para ma-engage yung mga investors.
Saka para may ganyo din yung magre-research. Sigurado mo may mag-i-invest.
Yeah.
Sayang yung 6-year tax holiday. No? Diba? So magandang balita pala yun. So that one, spread the good news, everyone. Sige po, magandang ani at kita at maligayang Pasko po sa ating lahat.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, everyone.
Best regards po, Miss Guevara.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
That concludes our event. So thank you everyone. Again, maraming salamat po in behalf of DA-BAR and DOST-PCAARRD. Thank you for joining us today. So keep safe. So kita po ulit tayo next year. Tama po.
Yan, puntahan mo ko dito sa taas. Sabihin ako sa iyo. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sige po, sir.
Pagagalitan ka.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Congratulations, DOST and
Sermon ka.
DA-PCAARRD. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you po sa PCAARRD.